The Minion Horde, guys, went from being one of the worst cards in the game to one of the best cards in the game. As you guys can see, there's currently 27 people using the Minion Horde in the top 200, and it's really solid in this meta. In fact, it's even better this month than it was last month. But how is that possible, you guys might ask? It's really good inside a Mortar, as you guys know, really good inside a Lava Hound. This new Lava variant is really good, which I'm going to be running in today's video. It's in different Mortar decks, a Hog deck here, 3 Musketeers, and Giant Bait, and more. Well, it might be surprising to you guys because if you guys remember in the last set of balance changes, the minions actually ended up getting a small nerf. They reduced the fire rate of the minions because they realized that the range buff that they gave the minions ended up being too much. But despite that, the Minion Horde is actually better this month compared to how it was last month, even though the minions got a small nerf. But the reason why that is because of the vines, guys. The vines is really bad against the Minion Horde because, well, there's so many minions in the Minion Horde, unlike the regular minions where if you go vines on top of the minions, you can actually kill them, but the Minion Horde, there's going to be so many still alive still, so the vines are just so bad against them, which is very good for the Minion Horde because, of course, half of the people in this game right now are running the vines. And also, guys, the second reason is the Minion Horde pairs very well with the vines because when you're playing the Minion Horde defensively or even on offense and then you're going in for a set of vines, you're going to be able to hold that unit in place. It's not going to be able to damage the Minion Horde if it attacks air, right? And then the Minion Horde is just going to be able to take everything out, which is just really, really solid. We can go for the vines here on top of the witch as well as the hut. Kind of perfect, honestly, because, oh, wow, yeah, look at that. We force a poison out of him. We just go arrows here that is going to be able to take out the witch. And then I would say let's get a miner going here. This could be really annoying for him if he doesn't have a good response. And yeah, as you can see, he goes in for an ice wizard, but he's still going to take so much damage. And just like that, a pretty fantastic start to this match. The one thing is he is going to have the witch, which is going to be, well, a pretty decent counter, I would say, to the Minion Horde, potentially, so we got to be careful. But that, honestly, was a really bad graveyard by him because he went in for the vines, and one of the minions still lives, and we could actually go in for the Minion Horde here because he just committed so much elixir. Nice, he just went in for the Valk. He just gave the well played. He knows it. He's pretty much cooked, and right there, the Minion Horde is just going to take his whole tower. An insane amount of DPS. And when you're low on elixir, you're just absolutely cooked. He wasn't able to afford the witch because he ended up going for graveyard vines and single elixir. And he's obviously just not going to have the elixir he needs to get something down. And I don't know, are we just going to be able to straight up 3-crown him here? It looks like, yeah. He's going to give up. Good man. I'm glad he did that because, you know, it saves us both a little bit of time. I mean, he put his, you know, ego aside. He accepted, you know, it's over. And I got to respect that. I got to respect people that can, you know, just put the fries in the bag, you know, and, you know, save us both a little bit of time. I don't know why. I shouldn't have said put the fries in the bag. That was a little corny, but it just felt right. Then our next game here against Obito. We got Lava Hound Valk in our starting hand, so it's probably fine to just go in for Valk in the back, potentially if he doesn't do anything, because then we're getting to the evolution. Yeah, I guess we could just go Valk to take for the minions. That's perfect, because he just played them at the bridge. So, don't really have any clue what this guy's running because the minions could be used in so many different decks. He's going to go Wizard. I guess we could probably just go Lava, same lane. That's actually perfect because the Wizard I feel like is a good counter to the Lava, but because he played it up high, I think it might even cross... Oh, wow, he went in for an RG. That's a very aggressive RG. Hopefully this guy doesn't have like a surprise arrows or something in his deck because otherwise, yeah, the Minion Horde's just going to get a ton of value. And this is already, I think, a great start because he doesn't have his Wizard. So unless he's got like the perfect counter, this is kind of annoying for him. And as you can see, he kites with the guards, but we could do a little bit of split lane pressure here. Now he's got to defend both lanes. Are you kidding me? You got to be kidding me. He actually... Okay, hold on. I was going to say, there's no way he actually was going to find a way to defend, right? Oh my gosh, let's go. Death by Minion Horde again, bro. 2 games in a row where, like, the Minion Horde just, like, demolishes our opponent. Like, and the crazy thing is, too, in both matches, they actually have counters to the Minion Horde. It's just they got in a messed up cycle. Like, the Wizard is debatably one of the best counters to the Minion Horde in the game, but it's just, like, he didn't have the Wizard available because he already cycled it. So people just like really underestimate keeping the right cards in cycle, I feel like, for certain cards like the Minion Horde. We can go in for vines here on top of his Wizard, and I'm surprised this guy didn't give up. He should honestly give up, I would say, at this point. I don't really think he's going to be able to come back unless something crazy happens. I mean, we do got to watch out for this. maybe we go in for, like, just a Valkyrie here and arrows. If he actually takes the tower, it's not the end of the world. I think it's actually better this way. I didn't want to overcommit. And, oh, 1 HP! Let's go, 1 HP. Oh my gosh, that's really good because now, yeah, at this point, he still needs to commit some elixir to get the tower, and he still can't RG in the pocket yet. So that's really good for us. And it's actually great we had this nice start because I don't even think this is that easy of a matchup just based off of what this guy's playing. We're going to go in for a Valkyrie here. The Valk is going to get so much value. Look at that. And he has to go Lightning just to get rid of the tower. That is brutal, honestly. That is really brutal that he had to do that. And the Valkyrie ends up getting more chip damage on the tower. And at this point, it's pretty much GG no matter what. He's going to try to, I guess, just go all in here. We can go Defensive Miner, something that isn't going to die to the Wizard, because I had a feeling, yeah, he was going to go Wizard in the pocket. And sure enough, that's going to be another nice win for us over here. I oftentimes find that this Lava deck actually is very successful in single elixir, which you probably wouldn't expect, because typically, like, Lava, you'd think of it as a beatdown deck, but the thing is, because this is a Lava deck without the balloon, I feel like you often are going to find yourself going in for a lot of pushes early on in single, like maybe Minor Minions or Lava Hound, and you have, like, minions behind something like that. And this guy here, this Korean player, is going to have the Chef, so there's a high chance he's going to be running something like Gob Giant or Golem. It's definitely going to be something heavy, so we'll see how this goes. We could just go for a Baby Dragon here. I think this is a fine play. It's fine to be a little aggressive against the Chef, especially in single, because I feel like the Chef is kind of worse early on. And he ended up going in for... it sucks I don't have a Valkyrie in cycle. That's actually pretty bad. I have to go Defensive Miner just to deal with this mini P.E.K.K.A. Could be worse, I guess, but it would have been really nice to be able to get a Valkyrie, of course. I think I'm going to go Valk in the back now, and oh my gosh, I would not have done that if I'd known he was going to pump up, but sadly, he is going to go in for the pump. But I guess we can just go Vines on it anyway, because he did just cycle the Witch, and I don't know, the Vines aren't amazing against the Witch, and I just might as well get it on the pump. So this is going to be kind of interesting. I don't know what he's going to do with this Witch. We're kind of in for a surprise. Like, I don't have any idea yet what his deck is, but maybe we could go in for a Baby Dragon here, and then kind of from there see what he wants to do. A Lava Hound could be nice. I guess we'll see what happens. I don't know how many air counters he has. So yeah, the Baby Dragon's going to come in, and he goes in for a Bar Barrel. So he is going to be able to get rid of it, which is kind of unfortunate. But maybe we could go in for a Miner here. It'll tank for the Baby Drag, and then we'll kind of see what he wants to do. He gets a Witch down, but I still think we're going to be able to deal some decent damage to the Baby Drag, hopefully. And I still am not entirely sure what this guy's running, in all honesty. I guess we could go Valk here and then get Vines going, maybe, and we'll see if we're able to stop this. It's going to be a little bit tricky, but we actually do defend, which is really nice. I wasn't anticipating that. He is going to get... Wow, the Witch got so much damage, though. I did not think the Witch was going to get that much damage. Get a little bit of damage from the Miner, though, which is pretty cool. And I guess we're kind of... I don't... Okay, he's got a Golem. I didn't realize he had a Golem. What the heck? Okay. We kind of got to play into this. Golem's a rough matchup for Lava, so if we win this, it would be kind of crazy, especially with the start that we had, but I guess anything's possible. Maybe we go in for a Valkyrie here. Though we probably need to get like a Minion Horde or something. We're going to go Vines on this for sure, and we'll see if we can end up... We actually do manage to defend. Oh my gosh, we actually defended. Let's go. But I don't know if we're going to be able to defend now. We definitely got our work cut out for us. Oh shoot, if I waited to... Oh my gosh, yeah, we're dead. Oh man, that's a rough matchup, so I don't mind losing that one. So 2 wins, 1 loss. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe. You can use creator code BOSS to support me in any Supercell game. And thanks again until next time, guys.